Hello and welcome to another update video about Fantom. So Fantom is coming down here probably in this B wave at the moment. That's at least the current view, and the condition is that it's holding this 27-cent level. Below 27 cents, it is very likely that Fantom is going to make a new low. We are becoming dangerously close here. Well, it's not that close yet, but we're coming very close to the 27-cent level, and to be honest, it can't go much deeper. Because if it does, it will get a bit into trouble here. So it really needs an immediate push to the upside here, as possibly when it hits this corrective price channel. Yeah, that's a possibility because I'm currently counting this move as an ABC structure in B, which could result in one more wave to the upside, but it would need some buying pressure come in. At the moment, I don't see that. Bitcoin is currently at 20K. So there is a lot of downside pressure here currently on the markets. It broke below the golden ratio. And what you often see is in these structures that the C wave ends at the bottom of this corrective price channel. However, we've seen several cryptos break below the low of that price channel here in the last few days. So be very careful. This could easily break. Okay. And below that 27-cent level, I don't have much hope left that Fantom will hold a higher low. Yeah, it already is only a three-wave structure to the upside. That, as per the last videos, is always a reason for, yeah, you could say concern. If we don't have 5 waves up, that's always a bit of a problem. So we only have 3 waves up. That can lead to a 5-wave move down. At the moment, I'm counting it as a 3-wave move. But very clearly here is sort of the invalidation point. Well, it's not really invalidation, but we could argue that here this B wave, if it really comes below the 78.6 fib, things are gonna get tough here. I mean, I could also count it as a 1-2-1-2 setup. Same story. These fibs need to hold. We do have, if I add the VRVP, we do have some critical support down here, just below our fib support area. Now that is around 25 cents, 26 cents. Could very well be, I mean, at the moment you can see just purely based on historical volume, there is not much more support left, but there is fib support here at the 27-cent level and the descending trend channel. Yeah, so I think we are now gonna head down, gonna hit here the descending trend channel trend line. If we don't see a reaction there, then we're most likely going to test 27 cents. There is the first spike here of the, historical trading activity volume. So that might add a little bit of historical, or it might add some weight to the support, depending on how far I zoom out here. But you can see that if I zoom out quite a bit, that all this volume starts to build around the 78.6 fib level if I zoom out like that. Yeah, so got a bit more support down there, and that might add some weight to that 78.6 fib level. Now, okay, if we drop any lower, it doesn't mean it will suddenly straight away go below the 16-cent level. However, it will just make any upside unreliable. Sometimes they still rally. I mean, it could very well be, let me just show you, and that depends all on what we see when we hit these support areas. Do we see any strong upside or not? Do we see any signal, any reaction? So sometimes you can argue that, okay, some of these coins, they tend to come back to the 88.7 fib level. Maybe it comes down, doesn't invalidate a B wave and rallies from there, but eventually will still come down because any sustained break below the 78.6 fib will make things very difficult for upside. So yeah, I mean, the 22.2 cent level is still a relevant support level. And to be honest, it would be covered by a lot of the historical volume here. But it's just a matter of, is it still something interesting from a trading point of view? Certainly, you can look at possible bounce. These are all levels to watch. I mean, they are all levels to watch. But of course, you won't know how the market reacts until it gets there. If I'm adding the Fibonacci extensions, you can see that one of the key targets here for the C wave was, I mean, on the one hand, the 61.8 retracement and the 1-to-1 ratio. Market didn't care. about the 35.2 cent level. That would have been a good support. Now, looking at fib extensions, the 1.618 extension points actually down to 20 cents. Now, I can tell you one thing. If it really comes down to 20 cents, which is even below the 88.7 fib, then yeah, I would lose all faith in any further upside, because then it looks very impulsive to the downside. So it's gonna remain interesting. The problem is here that it increases downside momentum, really. Yeah, if we take a look at that, I mean, just zoom in a little bit, it really increases downside momentum. It even broke below, did it break below this channel? Yeah, just about. I think you could argue it broke below the yellow channel. Hasn't maybe not performed a sustained break, but it doesn't look very good. So unless it really turns around imminently, I would expect first of all to test 30 cents, that orange trend line, and then the 27.3 cent level. And yeah, I mean, the 88.7, I'm going to take it off again. I am going to add it again if we break below the 78.6, just sort of to see the levels that can generate some support. But yeah, it doesn't have the best position here, because it's only a three-wave move to the upside, which is always a little bit less reliable. Okay, that's my update about Fantom. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.